man. It's had to take a couple days off because if you didn't know what happened last week, oh boy. Well, we move past that. We move on. We're actually ready to talk some battle rap. So like I said, a lot of things has happened. So definitely on the new platform, it's the same face at the end of the day. Ain't shit change over here. We just gonna move on, and definitely shout out to everybody that continue to support me and what I do, despite all the damn mess I be getting myself into. And I'm pretty sure I'm probably gonna get some more mess, but we're gonna try to avoid that. Okay, so let's address a couple things that's been going on. So the URL Summer Madness 2 announcements has been set. UK London. You got Twerk versus Low Deluxe. You got Fonz versus Tay Rock. You probably got more announcements on the way. But from what I do know is I talked to somebody close to the URL that's part of the staff, and they have said that they will have at least two events leading up to Summer Madness. So yeah, said that they have at least two events in August, but from what I do know is that they will be returning band this weekend. It's going down this weekend actually in Orlando. So if you're in the Orlando area, make sure you go get your RSVPs. It's free, so you don't have to pay for nothing, to watch some good battles. Yeah, so band series is returning back to the URL. This is an app only event, so you're probably only going to be able to watch this on the URL app. Um, I have a good idea that they may have Geechee and T Rex as the main event for this card because I'm pretty sure. I know that they're supposed to be rescheduling this battle for quite some time. I don't think they're going to put it on Summer Madness due to the fact that T Rex is battling the previous week on the Bulletproof card. So I'm not. I don't think that is going to happen. But I do have a good idea that from what I know, that T Rex and Geechee is a huge possibility of a main event. I do have a couple matches that I do know it has been booked. There's not much I can reveal or say as of right now. But if you behind the scene, you kind of know what's going on and you know what the battles are. But I'm going to the next thing now. It's a topic that everybody's been talking about. They had like four events this past weekend. They had what they had. We had the Dock Row event. They were supposed to have the Trenches event. Um, what else the event they had? They had the Westworld event also, and there was another event. I forgot what it was. Oh no, the Geechee Gotti event with Tay Rock, Enes, all of them, New Jersey Turk, all on that card. So that was a good event. But that's where the Trenches event goes. Obviously, we knew about Authentic and Move Up not going down, ends up getting canceled. Authentic, he got his reasons why he did a shout out to him. And then Easy versus Head Eyes. That's the big story. That's what everybody's talking about. So Head Eyes decides to cancel his battle. He tells Easy he has certain obligations that he has to deal with and take care of. So Easy felt like, with that main event going down, he felt like he couldn't give the culture the product that everybody was looking for. So he decided to cancel the entire event, which sucks though, because, for the people who purchased the pay per views, people that booked their flights, hotels, all of that. I'm pretty sure there were, for the most part, there were some people that was looking forward to the event. I wasn't. I felt like there was a lack of promo. I felt like the strength of the card was not there. There was no star power on the card. Not even star power. More like battles that we did not care about. We did not care to watch, and I do understand the theme that he was trying to do with the New York versus Philly thing. But it was just battles that just doesn't make sense. We kind of know who was gonna win already. But moving on to this Head Ice thing. So Head Ice, he ends up doing the cancellation of the battle. Easy came out and he said what he said. And the thing about that though is though like that is just crazy to cancel your battle the day of. Um, Cat Eyes says he has this Camron situation that he got going on, and it's a virtual battle at the end of the day. So I'm not sure what is going on of Head's Eyes reason. I don't think that's a good enough reason to cancel your battle. Like, and I heard people say URL blocked about. That's the first thing I heard. Every time when the battle doesn't go down, it's always URL blocked the battle. URL blocked the battle. Sometimes maybe the URL didn't block the battle. URL got no reason to block this battle. It's Head Eyes at the end of the day. He's not one of the guys. He ain't one of them out there right now. He's not the guy. He's not somebody that really moves the needle. Hasn't been on the URL for quite some time. I don't think he plans on being on the URL anytime sooner. So URL definitely didn't block it. Though Cameron maybe Cameron blocked the battle. That's the only thing I could think of. Or if you want to go deeper into the situation, Cameron and some guy named Papoose are good friends. Cameron went on his podcast show not too long ago, and he didn't even have some nice things to say about Easy. So it's Easy stopping the Easy battle, doing a favor for his boy Papoose. I don't know, man. You got to really think about those things. But but yeah, man, I definitely put a huge blame on Head Ice for this because there ain't no way you canceled the battle the day of. Ain't no way you had your virtual battle situation, and I'm pretty sure a month ahead of time you had a battle with Easy. So that just doesn't make sense. And now you know had I speaking on it, Easy speaking on it, had I saying he ain't ducking nobody, Head Ice talking about the business of it. That's when it gets messy when you bring out the business situation, saying Easy didn't even pay for all the money in this battle, a sponsor did. Then Easy comes back and says, "Oh, nah, you didn't even return your whole deposit. You only paid half of it." Yeah, it's getting messy, and it kind of turned out to kind of like a storyline where it could possibly be a good battle, and it makes people want to watch this battle now because of the stuff that's going on. But I don't know if they even going to battle now. Head Ice wasn't the a name I had easy battling though, man. Like I would like to see, if they're gonna do like a New York versus Philly, I would see Easy versus somebody like a DNA. I think that would be dope also. But um yeah, man. Hopefully, this event still happens. I know they shot 3 battles, so I don't know when is that gonna be released. They said 6 weeks. They're gonna reschedule this. They'll probably have probably new battles. Maybe Easy will have a new opponent by then. I'm not sure, but Yeah, that's what's going on right now. Not much going on right now in this culture right now. You got the Serious Jones situation that's going on right now with T Rex, Battle Rap Fanatic, but not much going on right now. I do know that is, a couple battle rap events, nothing major. They, like I said, they got the URL in Orlando this weekend, but not much going on so far, man. So this is a good time to relax, chill out, maybe watch some preseason NFL. The big UFC event going on this weekend also. But with that being said, I'm getting out of here, man. We out.